y'all. This is Rebecca Bush with Live Free with Rebecca Bush. Today, I want to share about a liver flush that I just completed. So, this was a program with the Global Healing Center. I'm going to share the protocol and some of the different supplements that you take and how I am feeling now. So, the reason that I wanted to do this in the first place is because I started to notice a lot of sluggishness. So earlier this year, some of you who have followed my health journey, I was suffering from symptoms of an autoimmune disorder. I had breast implants and I underwent something called explant surgery where they remove them from your body. And immediately after the surgery, I felt incredible. So much energy, mental clarity, my neck and back pain, poof, went away in terms of my spine and my neck, like used to literally feel like crushed glass or like a piece of mulch, like fractured wood. It was like splintered. It hurt so bad all the time. I was in so much pain. And immediately once the implants were taken out, I felt so much better. But then something unexpected happened. And about 3 weeks to a month after the surgery, I started to balloon. It was like all these toxins were trying to get released out of my body, but they couldn't. And I didn't know why. And I ended up gaining like 15 pounds. So my whole adult life, I've been, and I don't care necessarily about how much I weigh, but I'm just using this as a parameter, a way to kind of measure like what's normal for me is around 140 pounds. So when I got married, I was around 135 pounds. But even before the wedding, typically I've fluctuated anywhere from 135 to 145. That's like been my whole adult life, and I'm 33. Well, after the surgery, even though I had so much energy, you can't really move around, you're just sitting on the couch. So that could have been a factor. But honestly, what I think it really was is that my liver couldn't, expel the toxins fast enough. And I learned about something that I never even really knew about called the gallbladder, and what it does. And apparently your body can or it does, most people just have gallstones and you got to flush them out. It's suggested to do this protocol once a quarter. And you can even do it when you're first starting more. Well, first of all, I'm not a doctor. Don't take my medical advice, but based on my research, and yes, I feel amazing. So I would highly recommend this to anyone who's dealing with sluggishness, mental clarity, brain fog, wanting to have just better energy levels and to get a fresh start. If you're having hormonal imbalances, any issues, your liver is such a powerful organ, can regenerate within, I think it's 90 days. I mean, it's like super powerful. But even though it's called a liver cleanse, really what I took away the most was the power of the gallbladder, because I had never really looked into this before. So let me tell you what started happening to me after my surgery. So I would get this pain like right here. And I didn't even know what that was, but I took like a picture of myself touching there because I would like lay on my right side to go to sleep, which apparently helps with digestion. And I would get this pain there. And now I know that's where your gallbladder is. So like kind of the under your breasts, where to the right side of your abdomen, top part is where the gallbladder is. So if you've ever had pain there, that's a telltale sign. And then on top of that, I actually don't really have it that bad right now, but you can see kind of where a pimple was, two huge pimples that were there for like a month. And apparently, and I looked it up, I was like, what, on your face, you can tell what organ is expressing or trying to release, some sort of message to your body. You can look up online, like face chart of what your acne is telling you. And that's, this is supposedly your gallbladder. So also in Chinese medicine, I learned that the liver is the organ thought to hold on to a lot of anger. And I noticed that I started to feel kind of like angry and just fucking pissed about life. Sorry to cuss, but their little things would like really tick me off. And to make matters worse, rather than dealing with all this in a healthy way, because I was weighing like 162 pounds. So if you're usually 135, maybe 145, that's like 20 to 30 pounds more heavy than usual. So I'm like feeling like, I just did this surgery. I lost my boobs. Like now I'm fat. No offense. Like I'm not trying to fat shame, but this is like the voice inside my head was saying this. And I got kind of depressed, and then like things were happening in life that were stressful. And there's just a lot of strong energies, a lot of changes. I was trying to get back into work, manage my 10-acre homestead, family dynamics, like driving the kids to dance class and this and grocery shopping. I would go to the farmer's market and getting food from our, local farmers. And it's just like, I was trying to wear a lot of different hats, do a lot of different things. And I was just so freaking stressed. So that led me to drinking alcohol more. So I went like 4 years from February 2020 through this year, January 2024, no alcohol. I think I had red wine once in that whole time. So this year, I started drinking just a little bit here and there. I'd have, a little glass of wine or some mimosa or whatever for breakfast. And that trickled down into now by September, once I was feeling frustrated after my surgery in July. So like that was like the 2-month mark. I was just like, screw it. I want to go have fun. I've just sat on the couch for 2 months. So we were like, and went to England for a conference that we're speaking at, the People's Reset. And we were like going to pubs and drinking gin and tonic, even smoking a little tobacco. Okay, toxins, toxins, toxins. And then also on top of that, just my body wasn't used to it. Okay, so all this to say, that's why I decided to do this liver cleanse. So here's what you need to know. Now I weigh 153 pounds. Literally within like less than a week, I've lost almost 10 pounds. So that's pretty awesome because when I started, I was 162. Just today on the scale was 153. So if you're doing this for weight loss, that's pretty fucking cool. Sorry to cuss again. Now, basically, you want to do a very clean diet. So let me show you the protocol. You're going to eliminate dairy. You're going to eliminate basically anything that has a lot of fatty stuff. And no meat, don't eat gluten, don't eat bread, don't eat a lot of carbs. So here we go. Here's the plan. The Liver Cleanse program consists of following a healthy diet. Let's see if we can make this bigger. Duh. Whatever. All right, we're just gonna do it. So here we go. You're going to have a healthy diet and taking liver health, which is this supplement. So you just like squeeze this, you get 5 milliliters 5 times, like it says, and you squirt it. I just put it into water. And then you're gonna get your turmeric, and again, same amount, 5 milliliters. So you just squirt, squirt, squirt this 5 times into a glass of water, drink it, and do that 3 times a day for 4 days, okay? So that's days 1 to 4 prep. For the first 4 days, take 5 milliliters of liver health and 5 milliliters of turmeric simultaneously directly by mouth 3 times per day between meals. That's a total of 15 milliliters of liver health and 15 milliliters of turmeric every day. So you're taking a lot, okay? And that might seem like overkill, but this is all prepping your body so that when you do the liver flush, you're able to properly release and get rid of all the gallstones, because the last thing you want is to do this wrong and have gallstones get stuck, and you can have health ramifications, and a lot of bad stuff can come if that happens. So you have to really prep the body properly so that they can actually flush out and excavate through your poop. Okay, so your fecal matter, and I will get into that too. I had little green, some of them were like the size of quarter stones coming out, and it was crazy. So, but we're not there yet. So this is just what you do for days 1 to 4. So you take the first serving in the morning, in the afternoon. This is what my log looked like. Oh, shoot. I have the blur thing on. So I just like got an agenda. I started writing it down. So I would do little lines to make sure I was checking off that I was doing everything. Okay. So you drink that stuff. And then at the end of each day for the first 4 days, then you take this oxy powder. So this, what it looks like is a little white, supplement capsule. I actually just ordered another one because I like it a lot. It helps you get a lot of waste out. And basically, that's what you do for 4 days. You're eating apples, you're eating fruit. Let's get back to the little chart that I just had up. You're not drinking caffeine. You're definitely not drinking alcohol. So just super clean diet for 4 days, and that's how you prep. Okay, now let's get to the fun part. So day 5 is the pre-flush. So this was a day that I fasted. And in this day, it wasn't just a liver cleanse. I was feeling good from the liver cleanse and detoxing. I detoxed my whole house. I was like, I'm sick of this clutter. Like literally mentally, I had never felt more clear in my life. I was like, I'm cleaning out our closet. I'm moving furniture. I'm getting rid of old shit. Like I was just like on fire this day. That was Monday, 2 days ago. And I fasted. You don't have to, but that's what I did. And let me see. Here it says in the evening. So then by the end of the night, I just poured my little Epsom salt packet because they give you a packet with the kit, and I'll share what the link is for the liver flush. And there's also a really great book, Liver and Gallbladder Health. I could pull up the author of that. But I liked this one because everything was already in a little package. I think it was like $80 or something on Amazon. Super straightforward, super simple. You really can't mess it up. And again, this is called the Global Healing Center. So then anyway, after you drink your Epsom salt with the warm water, then I immediately started to have bowel movements because that stimulates a lot releasing. And then 2 hours later is when you drink this cold pressed olive oil juice. And I just use my little lemon juicer thing to get grapefruits juice, 4 ounces at least. And you mix it up, shake it, shake, 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 and then you drink. Let me see actually if I can show y'all. I took some videos of this whole process. So this is, and then you just lay down. So, okay, hopefully I don't have anything embarrassing here. So there's me doing my closet project. Like literally, y'all, look, 162.4. I'm telling you, this was the beginning of the cleanse. Okay, here's me taking pictures of stuff. And there's me looking skinny, and I was all proud of myself. So I want to show you guys this. Okay, so hold on, actually. Let's do this one. Okay, that was me laying down. So this must be okay, so here's some pictures of the liver. Oh yeah, by the way, also, every morning I was drinking apple cider vinegar and water, and I still am, actually. I love it. Instead of drinking coffee, I haven't had coffee in a week. You guys can probably tell right now I'm all fired up. It's not from caffeine. It's from apple cider vinegar. It's the bomb. So it doesn't taste great, but you just mix it with water, and I just feel so good in the morning starting my day off with that. I was getting lemon juice, lime juice. My favorite thing to eat was avocado. Just cut it right open, eat it with a spoon, add some lemon juice, some salt, pepper. Mwah, delicious. I was eating a lot of apples. I did cheat with some chocolate hummus, which is technically vegan, but it has, sugar in it, so whatever, but not the end of the world. So just eat super clean. And then, so here's me drinking the Epsom salt. Oh, doesn't taste great. So you just kind of have to throw it back. And yeah, just mix it with warm water and stirred it up real good. Okay, that's enough of that. This is what it looks like, the Epsom salt. Okay, so you just pour it in. I just heated up the water in my little tea kettle thing. All right, it wants to freeze up. That's great. Thanks. Thanks for freezing up. I appreciate it. Okay, so that's the little packet they give you. It's the exact dose, super freaking straightforward. You can't mess it up. Here's how I made the grapefruit. Literally, I just used one of those things you can buy them for like $5 at the grocery store, or on Amazon or whatever. I put the grapefruit in, and then I, would push down, turn it over, got the juice, and then I added the olive oil. Where was that video? Oops. Yeah, so then I added the olive oil, not complicated again. Shook it up in a mason jar. I actually ended up adding more grapefruit juice after this too. And the grapefruit juice the acid, I think, helps for the olive oil to pass through easier. And where were we? Okay, and this is me drinking it. Again, not super complicated. It doesn't taste great. Yeah. So anyway, that's it, guys. It was like really not that complicated. I just got an assignment planner. I wrote down everything I needed to do. Actually, when you order it online, it even comes with a little checklist. I just lost that piece of paper though. And again, this is, kind of the overview. This is the thing that it comes with when you order the kit online. I had actually tried to do this like a few times throughout the year, and I never quite got to the part where you drink the olive oil and Epsom salt, but just like find a weekend that you can commit. I would recommend doing the olive oil and grapefruit either on a Saturday night or a Friday night, so you have the whole weekend to recover. Because I will say, while I felt amazing and super energized throughout, the cleanse process, the day after the olive oil drinking, I hardly slept at all that night. I was so going to the bathroom all the time and so much coming out, so much coming out. My body was doing so much detoxing. The next day, I kind of felt like I had the flu. So, and that unfortunately was a Monday, which was a work day. So I still had to work and do normal life things. So anyway, that's kind of the process, guys. And this shares with, there's a little checklist I was talking about. Here's some suggested foods that help encourage your liver cleansing. Apples, like I was saying, avocados, I drank beet juice, cold pressed beet juice from this local place called Radiant Mama. This is the website where I purchased mine from. And so this is just, their phone number, and then the globalhealing.com. You can find the kit. They also sell it on Amazon. They make it pretty straightforward, pretty simple to engage. I definitely encourage you guys to do this liver cleanse. I gotta be honest, seeing all those, oh yeah, I don't know if, let me see if I have like pulled up what this looks like. So I did not take pictures to share on the internet with my with what my gallstones looked like, because I just feel like that's a little bit too intimate in my opinion. But let me show you what it looks like based on like the internet search so you can see. Okay, so this is, wait, am I sharing screen? Oops, I think I'm not sharing screen. Let me go back to Zoom. Shoot. Uh-oh. Sorry, guys, I'm not good at tech. Okay, share. Here we go. All right, so this is what they kind of look like. So some of mine were like lime green. Some of them were kind of this color, actually green. And some of them were this big, some were really little. At first, I was like, are those the lentil soup that I ate 2 days ago? Is that what that is? But no, turns out that gallstones are green like this. And yeah, I mean, throughout the whole night, this was coming out of my body. It's freaking crazy. And some of them, like I said, were like that big. So make sure that you were by a toilet the next day, or, after you drink the olive oil juice, of course. And yep, just that's what that looks like. But I just want to say to anyone who like just wants to reset, who's feeling like called to try something that might help their energy levels, if you're like bloated all the time and you're just like wanting to, really get a nice start over, click the reset button. This, I feel really good. Like I feel like this is what I was missing in my detox journey after explanting. I'm so, so, so happy I made the decision to commit to this. My energy levels have never been better. Visit Global Healing Center website and order the liver detox kit. It's a 6-day commitment. What do you have to lose? Like I said, I literally am 10 pounds lighter. Like that in and of itself speaks for itself. So if you're looking to lose weight, or if you're looking to just, make a change, a positive change. Like I've had so many good ideas coming through. I feel like a whole new me. So I couldn't recommend this anymore. I'm really excited to share this information with you. We also have Christian Yordanoff is an individual who is able to share information if you want someone to hold your hand and guide you through this process. He's incredible, and he sponsored John's podcast. And so that could be an option if you're wanting to walk through this with someone, not like necessarily do it alone. I actually had my friend Maurice, who lives out here. She did a master class as well on liver flushing and liver cleansing. She has a sovereign woman group, and a lot of women who are, wanting to get pregnant or who are wanting to get healthy. She has 3 kiddos and she's like really knowledgeable on this topic. So I was leaning on her as well for some advice because she, has done many of these liver detox and liver flush cleanses. And I signed up for a class that she taught a few months ago as well to kind of learn about all this. And honestly, the whole gallbladder thing really threw me for a loop. I didn't even really know how powerful that was and that it can really clog everything up if you have all these gallstones. So it's been wonderful. I hope that people who are curious on this topic are getting the information they needed. If you have any questions, I'm an open book. I'm happy to answer them for you. And I haven't done a podcast in a while because I just like the last few months after my surgery have been like a total roller coaster. But now that I'm feeling a bit better, I'm hoping to get things going more consistently. So thank you for watching. Click the notification button and subscribe to my YouTube channel and my other podcast streams if you wish to hear more content on health, on exit and build strategy, growing your own food, and living free. Thanks, y'all. Bye.